We're Alexander Hamilton, and we're gonna Alexander handle it.
We're gonna Alexander Hamilton all over them.
If I know, didn't I never touch my balls? Do you promise not to tell another soul what you saw?
Was that TikTok you sent?
Yeah. That's the real version of it. But anyway, we're back for the TV show about something. I think it's about happiness and cheering.
Yes, definitely not horror and hentai.
Not gore and screaming. You got flowers and dreaming.
Flower dreaming show. I think it'd be a lot boringer.
Yeah, maybe. Also, it's more boring.
I know.
Irmish.
Wow. Good job, actually.
Thank you. I gotta, okay? I'm a grammar police. Unless it's ironic. In that case, go ahead.
Yeah. Not gonna say boring in her is a real word.
I swear, you a complete lunatic. Why'd you pick a fight with those guys?
Kyoji was carried to the nurse's office, where he now has Akane staring him down. She's mumbling angrily at him while smearing disinfectant over his wounds.
I didn't mention it last time, but I like the announcer voice you're doing for the...
Oh, thank you.
The narrator.
Thank you. I wasn't sure about it, so... thank you. It makes me feel better about it. Kyoji merely frowns at her, keeping his mouth shut. Naturally, he can't tell her why the fight broke out. She's the reason he picked that fight.
Tell me already. Why'd you pick a fight with them? They call for you used goods. Answer me! Oh. Okay then, if that's how you want to play.
After whispering that out, she gives him a glare and pours a huge splash of disinfectant over one of Kyoji's wounds.
Yeah, it was like just poke his wound.
Ow! That stings! That stings! That hurts, damn it! What are you doing? Are you crazy? The shower of disinfectant hisses over his wound, sizzling like white froth. The scent of disinfectant, which was already quite thick in the nurse's office, becomes even more pungent.
You don't get to call other people crazy, you hooligan. What an insult.
Yeah, I'm a hooligan. You've really got personality issues, you know that?
Is it because I don't have that much personality in the chest region?
Carne. Those words.
It's carne.
That's carninum.
That's carninum.
Those words are his honest feelings. To begin with, she charged into their brawl while crying out, "Sensei, over here!" But she hadn't actually called a teacher. When he asked what that was all about, Akane only made a brazen expression.
Did you want to call a teacher? You sure?
That was the extent of her answer. To be fair.
Payback.
Yeah. That's right. I'm just gonna stand here and not call anyone.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, Sensei, over here, Sensei.
Oh my god. Now they're even. Not in the slightest.
No.
To be fair, given Kyoji's position, a teacher showing up then would land him in hot water. The door to the nurse's office opens noisily. A moment later, one gloomy girl walks in.
So, Allie, did you find the nurse?
It's her.
Oh my god, it's Aoninum.
It's Aoninum.
No, I couldn't find her.
This girl's name is Namiki Aoi. Kyoji doesn't remember her very well, but she was in his class before he moved out. Apparently, Aoi... How do we say it?
I always pronounce that name as Owie.
Owie?
Like, Owie, I have a bruise.
That's easier. I'll do that. Owie. Owie. I got beat up behind the school.
Owie.
Apparently, Aoi was Akane's friend, even back then. After being told that, Kyoji got the feeling that he might have seen her back then, when Akane was out playing with other girls.
Oh, well, I bet she's out for a smoke again. She keeps telling us not to smoke even though she's a heavy smoker herself. Yeah, how are you in healthcare and you smoke?
Yeah, well, that's like the biggest. The biggest.
That's like being a doctor and eating apples every day.
I'll keep myself away. The school nurse was already out when the three of them came in, which is why Akane's been treating him herself.
She wasn't in the faculty office either. Where'd she go off to? Probably outside to smoke.
Probably.
Well, I can probably hazard a guess. She gets along with the English teacher, Endo-sensei, so she's either on the roof or out in the English studies room.
They're banging.
Oh. What do you want to do? I can keep taking care of you, but if it hurts, I'll call the nurse.
Kyoji ponders her words for a moment before answering.
Okay. Do you want a guide, or do you want to just answer yourself?
Yeah, I'll just try answering myself, I think. I'm just gonna keep doing the ones that give the heart reaction, and if we don't get that, then I'm gonna save scum and choose the other option.
No, it's like real life. You gotta stick with your choices.
We'll see. I want the heart option.
Yeah, but if we get the bad end, there's like a bunch of bad ends, so
yeah,
we can go back and do the good end.
Mm-hmm. That's true. Well, like, do we just want? Yeah. Well, I guess we'll figure it out as we go.
What ending we're gonna get naturally without steroids.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'll do that once, and then after that, if we get a bad ending, then I'm gonna save scum, and then we'll
yeah.
Then we'll go back and get all the bad endings. So okay, I'll play it legit until I get one bad ending. Then I'm gonna save scum.
And who knows? Maybe you do so good, you get a good ending.
Yeah, we'll see. It's like Fate Stay Night. You're like, oh, this is the correct answer, and then it's not. And you're like, this is the wrong answer, and that's the one that doesn't kill you. And you're like, huh.
Yeah, but like, if you want the gore, the screaming in the show, you gotta get the bad end.
Of course. Well, yeah. We'll see if we naturally get gore and screaming, or if we... Yeah, we will. We're gonna die eventually. Probably not this early on, but yeah, eventually. Fine. You take care of it.
Yeah?
It's just cuts and bruises anyway. I feel like you'll probably make for a crappy nurse, but
wow.
If it's just light wounds like this... Kyoji looks down while he speaks, inspecting his wounds. Suddenly, he feels a shadow looming over him.
A crappy nurse? Really now?
Bloodlust hangs in the air. Kyoji looks up in fear at Akane, seeing how her face is screwed up in anger. A vein bulges across her forehead.
I'll teach that... wait, no, that's still you. I'll teach that ungrateful mouth of yours a lesson.
Ah! Oh, chill! Ow! Stop it! Chill! She pinches Kyoji's cheek as far as it will go.
I didn't know cheeks could stretch that far.
Aoi, who's been sitting quietly in the corner, whispers like she's impressed.
That looks like a big owie. I like that Windows movie maker.
Yeah, it's like a star.
Oh my god, it's the Steven Universe thing.
Oh my god. This is the road where Gore ate somebody once.
This is the road where I ran over a child.
Yeah, I ran over this kid. And she disappeared. With Kane's violent treatment safely behind him, Kyoji walks home. Akane looks up at him, exasperated.
You got into a fight on your first day of school, and wreck your bike on top of that?
Ah, shut up. Kyoji frowned sullenly. When he returned to the back of the school, he found his bike as a shadow of its former self. Its spokes were bent, and its seat was missing. But how did they know it was his? He just came over there to fight them?
Because that's where he parked it.
Right, but they didn't know, the bullies didn't know that was his bike, because they only knew he was there when he picked the fight.
Yeah.
So they were just like...
They just found a bike to sit on.
Yeah, and then they just destroyed it. I guess they connected the dots. Because the seat's gone.
I just figured it got broken during the fight.
Oh, okay. I gotcha. Something probably happened to it during the brawl. There it is, right there. You got this. Oh, they picked it up and like beat the shit out of him with it because he's like,
Jesus.
Well, because he was like, I felt something. He was like, something hits me in the back of the head, and I feel like I heard metal hitting something.
Yeesh.
So someone took his bike and hit him in the back of the head. He recalls something hitting his head quite hard. He doesn't want to imagine it, but they probably threw it at him. They're like, I'm not getting close to that guy. He's bonkers. Thankfully, his bike is of the folding type, so it's relatively light. And it didn't hit him anywhere dangerous either. He still can't believe he got away with just a few bruises. However, the bike ended up getting smashed against the wall. The impact left a skid mark on the school building. But man...
Wait, it left a skid mark?
Like, you know, like... Have you ever taken your
like
shoe?
Tire?
Yeah, have you ever taken your shoe and like dragged it down a wall? I think it's like that.
Yeah, but you know, just my first instinct when I hear skid mark is something else.
Yeah, I know. It's not that. No.
It's not Euphoria.
Yeah, saying Euphoria. I hope. But man, I saved up my allowance for months and just bought that bike, you know? This sucks. Akane only shrugs indifferently at his grumbling. Yeah.
That's what you get for being reckless. Hey, really, can you tell me what happened? Come on, Kyoji.
Kyoji tightly purses his lips. Even if she asks nicely, that's the one question he can't answer, especially not to her. Akane crosses her arms and glares at him.
Ugh, you stubborn oaf. You've always been like that. Like back in primary school, the teacher always told you not to leave the margarine during lunch. Margarine?
Butter? Yeah,
like margarine? Like butter?
That's what I thought. I don't know why they'd have butter out.
Okay. Yeah, you'd always insist on not putting it on your bread and just leave it to one side. But the teacher just gave you margarine for lunch and nothing else. Why? Why do you need your student to put butter on toast?
If you're not gonna butter both sides of the toast, then I'm gonna make you just eat butter.
Fuck butters both sides?
That's the first I've ever heard of that.
You're gonna just get butter on your fingers. Well, I mean, they talk about it in an AFNO video. But, you know.
I've never heard of that. I always just butter one side.
Yeah, because, like, you're just going to get butter on your fingers.
Exactly. Why are you digging that old story up? What does that have to do with anything?
It does have to do with this. I'm saying you've always been stubborn.
Kyoji jabs his finger indignantly at her. I mean, that teacher was crazy. I get telling kids to finish what's on their plate, but giving me just margarine for lunch? That's not a meal.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
They basically put a piece of cold lard on my plate and told me to eat it. Do you have any idea how gross that was?
You ate it?
How bad that was for my arteries? Yeah?
Yeah, that's gonna be awful for you. Well, maybe they'd forgive you if you just said you're sorry. But somebody spent all lunch eating it and crying like a baby. Yeah, no shit. He just got forced to eat butter. Just a plate of butter. Butter both sides of his toast.
It's awful. Oh, just pipe down already. And stop bringing up stories from when I was a kid all the time. It's like when you go to those fancy restaurants and then they have the butter and the, like, they have just the little dollop of butter in a tiny container, and it looks like ice cream. And when you're a kid, you don't know that it's butter.
Like ice cream.
Yeah, it looks like a scoop of ice cream, but it was a scoop of butter.
What kind of ice cream are you eating?
Like vanilla? Like, it looked like a scoop of vanilla ice cream.
That doesn't melt somehow.
But I was a kid, I didn't know. It was like, oh,
You just
cool.
ate a thing of butter?
No, it's just a scoop of butter that looked like ice cream that they put in this little cup.
And you ate it?
I don't remember if I did or I just thought it was ice cream, and then my grandparents were like, no, that's butter. And I was like, aw. Because I was like, whoa, ice cream before the meal? That's awesome. Because they had bread and the butter that I thought was ice cream. So I was like, whoa.
I like when they have like jam in the little containers.
The little things.
I love strawberry toast. It's so good.
They haven't had that in a long time. No, just pipe down already and stop bringing up stories from when I was a kid all the time.
I mean, you haven't grown up at all. You got bigger, yeah, but you're still a kid on the inside.
Akane laughs openly. Kyoji was about to retort, but her laughter drains all his anger away. His shoulders slump. Yeah, you haven't changed either.
That's good. I'm glad she wasn't too horrifically traumatized.
Yeah, I was like, whew. Thank goodness. She was so awkward around him at first. He couldn't help but feel like she was still troubled by what happened. Seeing her like this is a huge relief. Phew, I'm glad she's over that. Like, no, I don't think so, but she's probably learned how to cope a little better.
She's probably gone to therapy.
Yeah.
Why are you here, Aoi? When did you get here?
She just showed up.
Hi, I'll teleport.
Oh,
You really
okay.
got along well with Jinu-kun, Akane-chan.
Hearing that mumble from behind them, Kyoji and Akane both jump. He forgot, but yeah, Aoi is here too. She was here the whole time, just following them silently.
Oh my god!
She really is Ray.
Oh my god, it's literally Ray, Oscar, and Gigi!
We got them all, boys.
And that other girl is Kaoru!
We did it. Akane waves her hands in a flustered manner.
No, that's not true.
Yeah?
Aoi's voice is indifferent as she raises her hand and points to the right.
My house is this way. Bye.
Yeah. Bye, Aoi. See you tomorrow. Weirdo.
With a small nod of the head, Aoi walks into a side street. Her steps look like she's dragging her feet.
Guten Tag.
That's right, in German. Asuka. Kyoji and Akane find themselves looking at each other. Namiki's really, kind of gloomy.
Yeah, well, she's not the most cheerful person, but she's a good girl.
Right.
Wow, she really made things awkward.
Yes, yeah. Let's get going.
Yeah.
The two of them go quiet all of a sudden. Every now and again they say something, like they just remembered, but it doesn't last. It's not because they're uncomfortable around each other. Not exactly, anyway. It's more like they're embarrassed. They keep walking like that for 10 minutes when Kyoji suddenly stops in his tracks. Huh?
What's up?
I think my guardian's here to pick me up.
Oh, new love interest.
Oh no. As soon
I don't
as
know if she's actually a love
Kyoji
interest.
says that,
I know she has a root, though.
then that would count. A drawling voice.
I mean, not necessarily.
He might just be getting cucked while his aunt gets boned down by every monster Gore has to throw at her.
Yeah, she's the root that you unlock after you do the 3 main ones.
So we get to see what she's gonna dick down in the background. A drawling.
Well, I mean, You're not really getting cucked because it's your aunt.
Yeah, thank God. A drawling voice reaches their ears.
Oh God, is she Southern? Kyo-chan, you're heading home?
She looks southern. What about work?
And that's, what's her face?
Miss Sato.
That's Masato.
She even has groceries.
Oh my God. Where's your penguin?
Where's the penguin in the fridge?
I finished up early today. Just got back from buying us some bentos. Huh? Wait, you said guardian. Do you mean...
Akane stares at her with round eyes, only for Yamiko to call out.
Huh? Oh, no way. Is that little girl Akane-chan? I know it. That flighty voice is Himiko Oni-chan. Oh, don't call my voice flighty. That's mean.
Kyoji and Akane exchange another gaze and slump over in defeat. This was probably her attempt at an angry pout, but it's not the slightest bit unnerving. Sorry, Yamiko-san. You're not fooling anyone.
Yamiko-san?
Akane furrows her brows, puzzled. Oh, right, you don't know. That's her pen name. Her penguin name.
Penguda Cheryl? Her pen name? You see, I work as a writer for an occult manga under the pen name Saitama Yamiko.
Akane looks at Yamiko, surprised by her proud explanation.
Saitama Yamiko? Like One Punch Man? That's a weird name. What's wrong with Yumikawa Himeko?
Himiko's hand slithers over to Akane with the speed one would never imagine from her slow, gentle way of talking. With her hand clasped over Akane's mouth, she narrows her eyes.
Akane-chan. I don't like that name. I really hate it. Capiche? And if you want to know just how much I hate it as much as a scumbag of a man who hasn't bathed in 2 weeks, fell into a dirty ditch, and is a molester on top of that.
Jesus Christ. What's with that awfully specific example?
I mean, she really fucking hates it.
Yeah. Yumikawa Himiko, also known as Saitama Yamiko. With a real name that sounds like a stage name from a musical troupe and an infuriatingly cliché pen name, this young lady is a writer for the occult magazine Abraze. On top of that, she's his mother's cousin.
Oh, okay.
She's too young to be his aunt, but too old for him to consider her as an older sister. As such, she comfortably fits into the role of a friendly older cousin.
So second cousin?
Second cousins, that means they're gonna bone in the fourth route. According to her, when Kyoji was little and lived here, she often doted on him. The doting part is entirely according to Yamiko, though. But from his perspective, nothing good ever came from spending time with her. Yamiko moved out of this town when she went to college, after which she started working at a major publisher in the big city. During that time, she fell out of touch with the family. But when Kyoji's household moved to the same area as Yamiko because of his father's job, they started talking again. And then, about a year ago, she quit her job at that big publisher for whatever reason and became a writer for Abraze, an underground magazine that's third-rate at best. Just as Yamiko decided to move back to Kurahito to investigate some stories she was curious about, Kyoji's father was relocated abroad. One thing led to another, and now Yamiko has ended up as his guardian. Ignoring Kyoji's quip, Yamiko moves her face closer to Akane's.
So, you see, from now on, Would you be a doll and call me Yamiko Oni-chan instead of Himiko Oni-chan? If you do, I'll be real sweet on you. That's a promise.
How horrifying. She's smiling, but that smile doesn't extend to her eyes. Akane nods desperately, like she's cracking under pressure. Maybe Kyoji's just imagining it, but he thinks he can see her breaking into a cold sweat.
Oh, so you're gonna call me Yamiko Oni-chan? I will.
Finally freed, Akane replies while gasping for air.
Oh, I'm so happy. Go on then, try it. Go. Yamiko Oni-chan. Yes, very good.
Yamiko claps her hands together with a very satisfied smile. Akane's house is a short walk away from Kyoji's and Yamiko's apartment. Akane says with a somewhat tired demeanor that she'll see him tomorrow before he and Yamiko go up to their apartment. We've got a guitar, guitar, giant books, and
Action
a
figures of birds?
Mothman action figure. Yeah, Birdman. Okay. After finishing the bento Yamiko got him for dinner, Kyoji shuts himself off in his room. It's been 3 days since he moved in. Although he's organized his things to some extent, he doesn't quite feel at home yet. It's like he's wearing a set of clothes he's not used to. Still, he'll eventually get used to this place soon enough. Kyoji reaches for the guitar sitting beside his bed. Guitar. This is his personal treasure. It was the first thing he unpacked from his luggage after coming here.
Oh no. He's gonna be one of those guys who, play Wonderwall at his girl, and she's just trapped there.
He sits on the floor, leans against the bed, and strums the guitar's strings. I'm gonna play that song at my girl, and she'll be trapped there.
Today is gonna be the day when they're gonna throw it back to you.
His amber-colored acoustic guitar is worn with use. As he runs his fingers over its curved body, a smile blooms over his lips. He worked part-time during school break, hoping to buy an electric guitar, but then a relative from his father's side gave him one. However, it turned out to be an acoustic guitar, not an electric one like he wanted. Unfortunately, his father didn't know the difference between an electric and acoustic guitar.
Well, acoustic guitars sound better, so...
There you go.
It depends on what kind of music you want to play, but...
It can play music on its own without an amp. And electricity. His father scolded him for whining about it, telling him not to be selfish. It was still a guitar of some kind, though, so he started practicing with it. Soon enough, he grew attached to it anyway. Chances of the guitar surviving the story, I say slim. That thing's gonna get destroyed at some point.
3 out of 10 chance.
At the very least, it must break in at least one route.
He's gonna use it as a weapon.
Yeah. Despite how he had complained about it at first, nowadays merely holding it puts a smile on his face. He's definitely come to appreciate it. He takes out a practice booklet from under his bed, then starts trying to play some exercises from it. He's only recently gotten used to how hard the strings are. Now that the skin on his fingers has gotten tougher, strumming the guitar doesn't make his fingers bleed like it used to. I'd really like to just jam this thing sometime. He imagines himself hooking a guitar up to an amplifier, like in a music bar. He wishes he could just play on the streets, but the songs he's itching to play aren't exactly nice and peaceful. Wake me up inside.
Wake me up inside.
I can't wake up.
Baby. Call my name and save me from the dark.
On an acoustic. He
I
wants.
learned that song because of an AFNOW fanfiction.
Heck yeah. He wants to play songs that have hard vocals accompanied by bass and drums. They're the kind of songs that hit all the way down to the core, until the listener goes dizzy and their thoughts go blank. He could only imagine how good it would feel to play that sort of music under the spotlights, playing for a roaring audience in the dark. Just then, he hears a gentle knock on his door. Come in. Kyoji replies, taking his fingers off the strings. Yamiko opens the
Meow.
door and enters. Meow shirt.
Bear Bear, he's playing the drums.
New wave of death Neko metal.
Holy shit.
Yamiko opens the door and enters. 2 cups of pudding in her hands. Sorry, was I too loud? Were you working?
Oh, it's fine. As long as the neighbors don't complain, you have nothing to worry about.
Saying this, Yamiko holds up the pudding.
Got you a snack? You want some?
Yeah, thanks. Leave it right there. Yamiko nods before taking a seat next to Kyoji.
In any case, okay. This might be rude of me, but the way you play the guitar is very... See, if any time anyone ever says, in any case, it's just like, that's AFNOW. She spams that sentence.
Oh no. You're gonna say I suck, aren't you? Kyoji can't help but poke fun at himself.
Oh, I wouldn't tell you suck. You're just a little inexperienced, unskilled, and awkward. You have room for improvement. A bit clumsy, maybe?
It makes me pretty depressed when you describe it with that many words.
Japanese sure is a rich language.
Yamiko laughs unapologetically. It's fine. I'll get better
That's
before
you.
you know it.
What's your name? Kabijuji or something?
Huh?
I don't remember her name.
Me neither. I was struggling to read all that.
My spirit. That's what her sweater says at the bottom.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. His words are filled with resolve. That's right. He's bound to get better someday. It's not that he's seriously considering becoming a professional, but he definitely wants to get at least a little better.
Well, aren't you a boy at heart?
Yamiko vigorously ruffles his hair. Hey, what are you doing?
Look at you getting all indignant on me. So cute.
Stop patting me on the head already. Besides, your boobs are pressing against me. He doesn't say that last part out loud, though. After hugging Kyoji like a stuffed toy for a while, Yamiko finally pulls away from him, seemingly satisfied. Written by a guy who's like, "Oh, female contact, booba."
Yeah, at least the artist is a woman, so...
Oh, it
that's
is?
fun. Yeah.
That's cool. I like that.
Looking at you reminds me of an old friend of mine. At least I think it is.
Oh, friend?
From my vague memory.
That's pretty cool.
Yes, a friend of mine since I was little. What, you think I don't have friends? He was really good with guitar. Maybe you two would get along if you met guitar.
Guitar.
Oh, that's still me. He also likes these things. He also likes these kinds of things too.
Saying that, Yamiko takes out a giant monster figurine from one of Kyoji's cardboard boxes. Collecting these is another of his hobbies.
Oh, they have all these nasty faces. Say, why do you keep collecting the ugly ones?
I like them. They're modeled cooler than the heroes, right?
They are?
It's all a matter of taste. What about the pudding, though?
Oh, right, I almost forgot. Let's eat it.
She noisily rummages through the bag from the convenience store that she brought. Yamiko can't cook. At all. Or rather, it's not so much that she can't, but that pretty much everyone she knows has gravely warned her to stop before it results in casualties.
Him.
On top of that, she is fundamentally a very lazy person, so she ended up developing a strange taste for convenience store food. She happily takes 2 small cups out of the bag.
He seems like a catch. I got these from the convenience store on the corner. They said it's a new flavor for the autumn. Kyoto matcha and chestnut with meat and vegetable pudding?
Kyoto matcha and chestnut is one thing, but meat and vegetables? He examines the transparent pudding cup. Indeed, he can spot weird, colorful objects resting at the bottom. Ooh, I don't want to eat this pudding.
Vegetable pudding?
Ugh. Why do you keep buying these crazy flavors all the time? Okay, so it is weird.
Well, that's obvious. They're always getting discontinued, so you have to try them while they're available. What if they get taken off the shelves before you find out what they taste like? You'd always regret it.
What if you really liked it and then it gets discontinued and then you can never have it
And then you're
again?
depressed forever.
Just like me with cheese nips.
Just like me with strawberry pies at McDonald's.
Darn. No, I don't think I would.
Oh, but you would. Let me tell you, 3 years and 8 months ago, I didn't eat this curry yogurt they had on sale, and I regret it so much to this day. Believe me, you will regret it.
Yamiko claps her hands together, offers up thanks for her meal, then gleefully peels off the pudding's lid. Fine. Kyoji follows her example, directing a sidelong glance at his eccentric guardian as he does so. Why did Yamiko quit her old job anyway?
Too much work.
Yeah. His parents never told him, and neither has Yamiko. He remembers getting the impression she enjoyed her old job. She might enjoy her current job even more. But objectively speaking, her old job was definitely the better job.
Oh, by the way.
Yamiko, who'd been eating her pudding quietly so far, suddenly speaks up with her slow, saccharine voice.
I just got a call from school earlier. Kyo-chan, did you really beat someone up?
He figured she'd find out about it sooner or later, but her confronting him about it still makes him a little uneasy. He'd beaten Sadashima so hard he couldn't walk. His goons had to carry him as they ran off. The gooners. They gooned all over him.
Ew.
They probably tattled to the teacher after that too, making sure to twist their story to put them in a good light while incriminating Kyoji. So you're telling me that one student beat up your friend and the 4 of you did nothing about it? He attacked us.
With a bicycle.
Yeah, he attacked us. It's like you guys don't. Hopefully, the school knows that they're delinquents.
But if I have to guess from all those bandages, your good friend Yamiko here assumes it's more likely you got ganged up on.
I did beat the crap out of their leader, though. His pride urges him to stress that fact.
So what happened?
Yamiko casually brushes aside his bravado and cuts straight to the heart of the matter. Kyoji frowns before reluctantly saying, I can't tell you.
Oh, my.
But they were real assholes, you know? They definitely had it coming.
I see.
She nods with surprising ease, showing no sign of inquiring any further. She drops her gaze to her pudding and resumes heartily digging into it. Is that it?
What do you mean?
It's just, I thought you'd press me more about it.
Well, I know you, Kyo-chan, and I know you wouldn't stick your neck into trouble for no reason. If you had a fight with someone, you probably had a good reason to do it, and there were a lot more guys than you there, right?
Did I say there were? Kyoji asks, taken aback. Yamiko just wags a finger.
You said you beat the crap out of their leader. That means you were up against a group. And let me tell you, I hate mean kids like that, so I really don't know what happened, but I do think you did good.
Kyoji's lost for words. Yamiko is like, well, maybe not a parent, but she's certainly his guardian. He had expected her to rake him over the coals about this. Seeing Kyoji's surprise, Yamiko narrows her eyes.
Oh, but let me tell you this. You actually end up doing something naughty, you'll be getting a very big scolding from me. You should keep that in mind.
Yeah. Yamiko shrugs before giving him a slightly sarcastic smile.
But that said, tomorrow's definitely gonna be a long day, huh?
How come?
Oh, that's just my business. Don't mind me. Forget all that. But boy, Akane sure grew up into a cutie, didn't she?
She has?
What? You don't think so, Kyo-chan? That can't be right.
I guess. Ho ho ho.
That's the one you want to go for?
If we're going after Kane route, I think so.
Okay.
You sound like you looked up a guide.
No.
Okay. We got the heart.
For some
Kyoji's...
reason, I read it more like, I guess she's okay.
Oh. I thought it was... Yeah, I read it as like, oh, do you think she's cute? Like, oh, I guess
so.
Versus, you think? Like, you think that?
I read that more as like, you think?
Yeah. Versus I read like, you think? Like,
You think so?
Kyoji screws up his face in a grumpy expression before shoveling a spoonful of pudding into his mouth.
She was such a tomboy when she was little. Girls sure do grow up fast.
That's definitely true. She acted like a boy when they were younger. Jesus.
Okay.
Okay. But at some point, her body became curvy without gaining much height, making Kyoji stand much taller than her.
Damn, she's short.
She's short. He keeps telling himself that it's only been 3 years, but as it turns out, 3 years were enough time to change them both. Yamiko is the first to finish her pudding. She cheerily gets to her feet.
Well, that was dessert, so I'll get a bit more work done and go to sleep.
She turns around and leans forward, pointing an index finger at Kyoji's nose.
Kyo-chan, you go take a bath and head to sleep, you hear? Can you wash on your own? Cause I won't be coming to help you.
Kyoji nearly coughs the pudding out of his mouth. What are you saying? I wouldn't ask you to do that.
Aw, I figured maybe you'd eventually ask me for it, so I'm putting my foot down right here, now.
I'd never ask you for that. Oh, and for the love of God, never buy this kind of pudding again. I can tolerate it being green or having chestnuts and bean paste. But does this thing really have vegetables and meat in it? They wouldn't even put that in the chawanmushi.
Oh, come on, it tasted good.
Her statement shocks Kyoji to the core. I can't believe it. Do you really eat this kind of stuff all the time?
I have a tongue of steel and an iron stomach.
Yamiko boasts with her hands on her hips. No, they're not.
Yeah, what?
I don't understand you. Fine, just go away. Good night.
Aw, you're no fun.
Yeah, excuse me for being no fun. You got work to finish, right? Good night.
Don't forget to take a bath.
They've known each other for so long that Yamiko isn't the slightest bit offended by Kyoji's rude remarks. She waves goodbye before leaving his room. Jeez, she always was a weirdo. Grumbling to himself, he looks down to his cup of pudding where it sits on the floor. What am I supposed to do with this gunk? Would she let him get away with just throwing it away?
Gore screaming show.
Next day.
I hate everything and something.
Oh. Had her casual fit. Kyoji stands frozen in front of the classroom, his hand tight around the sliding door's handle. His injuries from the yesterday. That yesterday, not the other one. Don't bother him much, as they're mostly just bruises. While there is some dull pain when he touches them, it's not too bad. So Kyoji went back to school the morning after, of course. His bike was trashed during the brawl, so he left it where it was behind the school. That meant he had to walk to school, but he isn't late. There's no reason he shouldn't go into the classroom, but he just can't bring himself to do it. After all, so much happened yesterday. His classmates are bound to stare, and then there's Sadashima himself. Kyoji can't just walk in there without a care in the world, can he? I mean, damn. What am I gonna do? He never imagined being in this kind of trouble on his second day of school. But standing here won't change things. The students walking through the hall are staring, which makes him realize he looks strange for merely standing there. Okay. He decides to steel himself and just go inside.
Hey.
Whoa! Feeling someone suddenly patting him on the back, Kyoji jumps. Shinta! Don't scare me like that.
What are you doing, man? Come on, let's go in.
Shinta pushes Kyoji's back with one hand and throws the door open with the other.
Sup, guys?
Morning!
Yo!
Voices call out cheerfully from every direction. Kyoji knows they're directed at Shinta and not at him, but it does serve to lift his spirits. As Kyoji heads toward his seat, the guy sitting in the seat next to his nudges him with his elbow.
Hey, Kyoji.
Hi. Kyoji recognizes him. While they weren't in the same class, they were in the same school 3 years ago. He gives Kyoji a friendly smile, scooting closer to him.
I heard about it, man. They say you kick Sadashima's.
No,
I heard about it too. You're really strong, Gino-kun.
The girl sitting on the opposite side merrily chimes in. He doesn't recognize her face. She's probably from Kurahito West.
So what happened?
Well, it was, Before he realizes it, a small crowd of his classmates has formed around him. He's taken aback. This is almost the exact opposite of how they were treating him yesterday. Just what happened? Shinta pops up at his side and starts explaining with a grin.
What happened is yesterday after school, Sadashima and his group crossed the schoolyard to go home. You know that place is full of people doing club activities. Well, he and his group crossed right through the middle of the schoolyard, all while saying stuff like, "Fuck the new kid, hang in there, Sadashima-san."
I guess everyone knows what happened then. Some the people around Kyoji nod in response.
The yesterday.
Some of the people. The yesterday.
Honestly, I'm kind of relieved. Me too, actually.
The group around him starts laughing together. It's a strange feeling. Just yesterday, everyone was keeping their distance from him. The difference between then and now is like night and day. A bit confused, Kyoji asks a question. Do people actually hate Sadashima or something?
Yeah. Some of the girls say he's kind of hot, though. What do you mean?
Oh god.
He's annoying. He acts all tough because his parents went to hospital. Just because your parents are important doesn't mean you're a big deal, you know?
Yeah.
Is that you? Or no, that's me. Didn't I tell you? He's got a bad route.
Shinta shrugs. I see. In other words, Kyoji became a hero overnight.
You should watch out, though, Kyoji. Sashima does have a lot of money, and he's a lot of flunkies, too.
Yeah, they walk around like they're yakuza in training or something.
He acts all nice in front of teachers, so they dog him. He got a sandman wrapped around his little finger.
Sandman? The teacher who puts everyone to sleep?
He means our homeroom teacher. You know his classes are so boring they can put you to sleep? So, Sandman.
Everyone else nods excitedly. So Kyoji wasn't the only one dozing off yesterday. That said, today is completely different than yesterday. He didn't think that brawl with Sadashima would change everyone's opinion of him that much. This does make things easier for him, but the change is so sudden, it's kind of shocking. Kyoji doesn't think it showed on his face, but one of them smiles wryly and says,
But you know, Daniel, I haven't really changed, or you haven't really changed much. I'm kind of relieved. Yeah, same. When I saw you yesterday, I didn't even recognize you.
Did I really change that much?
You look a little more mature.
Really? Ow. No matter how many times he hears this, he certainly doesn't feel like he's changed.
I mean, you always had the image of a boy who got in trouble. Yeah, you always climb trees and cause Yaki. Oh, he has stuff on one of the branches.
Hey, wait. Were you the one who put a stool sample container full of curry on teacher's desk while making her cry?
What the heck?
You put shit on her desk?
Jesus Christ. Come on, try to forget about those kind of stories, would you? Kyoji drops his shoulders as everyone around him laughs merrily. What a horrible prank. As he glances away, he spots Shinta grinning happily at him. What?
I'm relieved too, you know?
That's what I should be saying. It feels like things have finally settled down. The invisible wall around him has finally completely disappeared. Going back to how things were 3 years ago was easier than he expected. Shinta drops his fist into his palm, as if he just remembered something.
Oh yeah, I only told you half the story yesterday, right?
What story?
You know, the one about the girls going missing, the adult women?
The adult women and not children? Oh, right. What about that?
Well, you see...
Shinta drops his voice to a whisper.
One of the girls who went missing lived in my neighborhood. She's my little sister's classmate, too.
You mean teacher?
My little sister's teacher, too.
Oh, yes, of course.
My kid sister's not that close to her, but her teacher's assistant walked home with that girl, and apparently they were together right before that girl went missing.
What? So, this is about a friend of your little sister's friend? When Kyoji says that, Shinta cocks his head.
Yeah, but what about it?
I mean, saying a friend of a friend told you something makes it sound pretty phony. Shinta frowns.
Man, that's mean. It's true, I tell you. I mean, I heard from this girl who was there when it happened. He came over to play with my sister.
Before the two of them realize it, the whole group around them is listening to Shinta's story.
And that girl said that the girl who went missing was acting completely normal right before she went missing. So, the girl that went missing and my sister's friend said goodbye and parted ways. As soon as they took a turn away from each other, she heard the girl scream.
Shinta lowers his voice a bit deeper, causing everyone else to lean in close to listen. Just then, it happens. I wonder who this is.
You there, new kid!
An oddly theatrical voice cuts into Shinta's story. The crowd around Kyoji parts at once. From the other side of the room, a group of 3 students with peculiar appearances approach.
Oh, wow.
These are the generic bully group of girls, like those girls in Fruits Basket.
Fruits Basket. Yeah, not a fan of their designs. It's a little, insulting.
Little insulting. Of course,
But, you know,
she's
it's of the
eating.
times.
How do you draw this sprite? She's eating star bread.
Make her eat. That's all fat people do. That's their only hobby, right? I should know.
They're always like, what's that? Is it tasty? When they don't.
Yeah, why?
I hate it.
Here we go again.
Shinta mumbles, his voice strained with fear. Kyoji watches the trio with puzzled eyes. What's up with them? They look like they walked out of a comic book. One of them is a girl carrying a bread roll in one hand. She looks interesting. Even though it's
gross. What the fuck?
Even though it's chilly outside at this time of year, her face is covered in a layer of sweat because she's been hitting the gym so much.
Yeah.
The second girl is the direct opposite of her, an underweight, bony girl. And maybe Kyoji's just imagining it, but it feels like she reeks of sweat. What the hell?
Put some deodorant on.
Yeah, where's some deodorant? The third girl, who was the one who shrilly called out a moment ago, is actually a little cute, save for her weird hair ornaments that endlessly clink and jingle. Somehow, her every gesture feels oddly exaggerated and theatrical. Who are they? Kyoji asks that in a whisper. Shinta mumbles in response.
The girl with the glasses is Itchy Nose.
Itchy Nose, Marina. Oh my god.
How would you say that? Itchy Nose?
Yeah, I like Itchy Nose better.
She's got an itchy nose. Itchy Nose Marina. The skinny one is Nika Ito, Mommy, and the big one is Mitsubasi Ma.
Huh.
All 3 of them are Sadashima's groupies.
Oh, yo, this is his harem.
Do you want to be one of them?
Sure. Do you want to be the main one?
I guess.
Marina's the main one. The pink hair.
Sure. Hey, you twerp. What are you whispering like a rat?
As soon as Marina says this, Shinta's eyebrows fly up.
Twerp? Who do you think you are, you?
Shinta! Chill! Anyway, yeah, you wanted something? Kyoji places a hand on Shinta's shoulder to stop him from lunging at the girls. He then turns his eyes to Marina.
Glad you asked me, you.
Me, you? Ignoring the way Kyoji just stiffened in surprise, Marina sweeps her hand with a grandiose movement, like a baseball pitcher, and thrusts her index finger at his face.
We've heard that you new kid punched our beloved darling Sadashima-sama. Do you care to explain yourself, Garoth? Because depending on your reasons, we may have to punish you, Mew.
She presses toward Kyoji, forcing him to retreat in fear. No, what is that Mew supposed to mean?
Now's not the time to ask about that, Mew.
I don't remember which is which.
I think Mai is the bread girl.
Okay.
Do you want to be Mai or do you want to be the other one?
That's right. That's right. What's wrong with him saying beer?
The other girl replies, sputtering spit every which way as she presses toward him again. Despite her appearance, her voice is a high-pitched squeak. Yo.
You did good.
I know how to call him.
So then Mommy's the other girl.
The other one. Arcade guy.
Oh god.
Marina trans Mew is cute.
Or what? Are you trying to deny her individuality?
He's terrible, Mew. The new kid is bullying me, Mew. Boo-hoo. He's a stupid potato.
Potato? A truly inexplicable chill of terror runs down Kyoji's spine. Fine, same you. I don't care. What about Sadashima? What about him?
Yes. I want to know why you punched our Sadashima-sama. That poor baby. What did Sadashima-sama do to deserve that?
That's right. What did he do? Go on, talk.
Everyone's gazes are aimed at Kyoji. They're all curious about that too. Kyoji remains tight-lipped though.
Oh, I know.
Marina arrogantly plants her hands on her hips and looks up at Kyoji.
You're just jealous of Sadashima, aren't you, Mew? Because he's taller, richer, and cuter than you.
Huh? I forget. Which one's which? Am I Mai?
Yeah, you're Mai.
That's right. That's right. He's much more popular than you.
That's why you're bullying him.
When people are faced with the truly inexplicable and strange, they're rendered utterly speechless. Kyoji stares at Sadashima's groupies with his mouth hanging open, which only deepens their suspicions.
I knew it! I was right! You're just jealous of Sadashima-sama, Mew.
I was right, because he's much more popular than you.
I was right on the money.
No, listen. I don't know how you came to that conclusion, but...
Don't bother making excuses. We can see right through you.
Come on. Today hasn't even started yet. What's with all the shouting?
A voice calls out to them from the entrance. Akane stands there grumpily. Aoi is also there, close behind her with a gloomy expression.
You keep your meddling nose out of this. Kazuyagi, there's only one itchy nose here. Akane, Mew. We're in the middle of delivering righteous justice on the new kid, Mew.
Now listen, you three. You keep calling him the new kid, but he's got a name. Call him Gino Kyoji.
At Akane's chiding, the trio exchange glances and cackle unpleasantly.
Kazuyagi Akane is covering for the new kid, Mew.
Suspicious.
Very suspicious.
Hey, what are you saying?
Akane raises her voice in protest, her cheeks going very red, But then a sweet, clear voice interrupts their argument.
Did you just hear something?
The one to say that was Misono Kika, a girl who was in the same class as Kyoji in his old school. She's one of the prettiest girls in the class and an honors student. She stands out naturally as she's half Japanese, making her the talk of the class, just like An in Persona 5. She's like half American or something. Marina, who'd been...
American isn't a race.
Yeah, half American. Half Japanese. She also lived in America. Marina, who'd been so boisterous until just a moment ago, suddenly clams up.
Aww. There.
God.
Didn't the PAs just say something?
Oddly enough, Kika's voice managed to silence everyone. Indeed, Kyoji can hear something. There's an announcement chiming out through the PA system. Uh-oh.
Gino Kyoji, you are to report to the principal's office immediately. I repeat, Gino Kyoji from class.
Me? Kyoji looks up in surprise when a relaxed voice reaches his ears from the entrance. Huh.
Ah, there you are, Kyo-chan. Which way to the principal's office?
Oh. Do we leave it on that cliffhanger?
Yeah.
Because you're yawning a bunch. Okay. We're here. Oh wait, darn, that one wasn't... Okay, this one wasn't a choice. So I should make our regular save that one. The third one is our regular save. And all the ones that will be choices will be all the other ones. Dun dun dun.
Dun dun.
I'm enjoying this fun little slice of life. I'm like, oh yeah, everyone's gonna be like horribly murdered and possibly hentai. It's like
yeah, huh?
it's in the back of my mind as I'm like enjoying like the just like yay, the kids like me, they're nice to me today. And I'm like, oh yeah, everyone's gonna be horribly butchered, murdered, and who knows what else.
We're gonna run over more children.
Run over more children. Like, oh, that's right. Well, audience, look forward to more of this, and we'll find out what the principal says. I'm hoping, though, that there will be... It's a good... Had some fun slice of life, but now it's like, okay, let's kill somebody now. Somebody's got to die. You got to... Writing is a series of ups and downs. We had the fight in the last episode, then this episode was kind of a cool down. So next episode, something has to happen again. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Well, until then, audience, so long.
What's her name? Akane Well.